versus face Christian. And welcome back, guys, and again this is Mikeratto, and welcome to a new video where today we're going to talk about Captain Charisma's heel and face turns in the WWE. Well, for him and his career. So yeah, and also subscribe to my channel to be updated on my latest content. So here we go. While Christian debuted alongside Edge, and well, he kind of is a heel in his debut. First, when he is actually tag teaming with Edge, but later on, while the Brood was formed, Christian joining Gangrel, and then Edge and the trio became this heel group. And yeah, they were actually on the 1998's tag team divisions during those times, and later on joining the Ministry of Darkness, but later on quitting the said group, the Ministry of Darkness, due to them, Christian being one of the sacrifices and them having the Brood group yet again. Though in 1999 they have the storyline, which them and the Hardys, they started the tag team storyline with involving Gangrel at first. But yeah, Gangrel was, he was actually eliminated in that storyline, and they kind of acted like baby faces after Gangrel betrayed them and after Gangrel betrayed the Hardys. So they had this 100,000 ladder match, which there's a series of matches between these two groups. And in 2000, they actually turned heel yet again. And this time, they have this new gimmick. They have the 5 seconds photography and all of that. They have a lot of ladder matches. Even the Dudleys join in the rivalry. So these three tag teams are mostly known for their time because of their said matches. But in 2001, after the tag team run by Edge and Christian, Christian betrayed Edge turning face and Christian remaining as a heel. And during this time, Christian, he actually had this rivalry with Edge, a storyline with the jealousy of the kayfabe brothers in this timeline, in this time, which the two had this enormous rivalry which catapulted Edge into this from tag team division guy into this mid-card guy, which in 2002, while Christian went on a losing streak and having this tantrum type of character when he's losing matches, which I'm unsure actually if he had the face run here. Clarify it in the comment section down below if he had a face run on 2002 or he just actually acted as a heel during this time. And later on, the Un-Americans was formed, and Christian formed with Chris Jericho also this year in 2002, and they won the tag team title belts, which Christian and Chris Jericho won their title belts. And also I think in an American stable, they had the tag team championships also during this time. I'm not sure if it is William Regal and Lance Storm or Christian and Lance Storm winning the tag titles. So after that, in 2003, he had a mid-card run, which he was capturing Intercontinental Championships also during this time. And also in 2001, he won the IC title. So yeah. Survivor Series 2003, they won their tag team match as Team Bischoff, with Randy Orton actually being the sole survivor of that said match. And then they had this rivalry with Trish Stratus and Lita with Christian and Chris Jericho in 2003. Also in 2003, Christian has his involvements in Chris Jericho's rivalries, and they actually still being a tag team this time. So yeah, And as I told you, he is actually winning IC titles well during this time. And when they actually had this rivalry, well, it turned to be a long storyline from that Canadian dollar into this WrestleMania 20 moment, which well, Trish Stratus turning heel and joining Christian, and Chris Jericho was actually the defeated babyface during that time because while the lady in the storyline, Trish, betrayed Chris Jericho at WrestleMania. Well, after that, Tyson Tomko later joined Christian, and later on also in 2004, he debuted the Just Close My Eyes, Just Close Your Eyes version 1 of the song, and he also won the Intercontinental Championship yet again. In 2005, well, he participated in the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania 21, and Trish, well, she was separated in the group. Christian and Tyson Tomko are just having some rivalries during that time. And later on, well, when Cena was drafted to Raw, he had some rivalries with Cena and also involving Chris Jericho during that time. And in SmackDown, his tenure there was short-lived, well, because he left WWE in 2005. Well, he let the contract expired. And well, he joined TNA for 2 or 3 years, which well, he actually won TNA championships, but we won't discuss that. When he returned in the WWE, he returned as a babyface. And well, he's the face of the ECW brand during that time, while he is feuding with Jack Swagger, Tommy Dreamer, Shelton Benjamin, and a lot of guys in the ECW brand, which well, he was the ECW champion and winning it like twice during his tenure in the brand. And in that 1 year, well, they actually made the brand entertaining. Yeah. And during this time also, well, he had a segment with a heel Edge on Backlash, I think, which they had a mini segment. So yeah, it is also worth noticing. And also, well, after that, when Christian was drafted to SmackDown, well, in 2010, he did not do much, but he is still a babyface also. He's a face when he returns. So yeah. And in 2011, he found success after Edge's retirement. Also in 2010, he got injured. Yeah, I'm not sure if it is by storyline or if it is legitimate. So when he returned in 2011, well, he remained as a babyface, now having to be involved in Edge rivalry against Alberto Del Rio, equaling the odds because Del Rio has Brodus Clay and Ricardo Rodriguez on his side, and Edge and Christian are having this reuniting of their tag team in 2011 on their build up to WrestleMania, which well, after that match, Edge retired in an episode of SmackDown due to neck injuries. And while WWE built Christian to be this world champion, and yeah, he lost it after 2 days, which he had this rivalry against Randy Orton, while he defeated Alberto Del Rio for the title for the World Heavyweight Championship. And when he had this rivalry against Randy Orton, he had this one more match program which he actually turned heel during this time. When he turned heel during this time, well, he had the World Heavyweight Championship won by disqualification in Money in the Bank, which actually generated a huge pop in the arena. So yeah, and then he lost again the title at SummerSlam. And then after that, well, he feuded with Sheamus and a lot of guys in SmackDown, and then he got injured and returned in 2012, which, well, later on in 2012, he won the IC title after actually winning the Battle Royal, which made him choose which mid-card champion should he face for the US title or for the Intercontinental Championship, which was Cody Rhodes for the IC title and Santino for the US title, which he chose the IC title, turning face. And then yeah, he actually had this rivalry in 2012 for the IC title, and then he dropped it to The Miz, and then he had again a lot of rivalries left and right. And then in 2013, while he had this feud with Alberto Del Rio yet again, and yeah, he had this feud with Del Rio and he lost the World Heavyweight Championship match, I think at SummerSlam. And then in his last run, while he turned heel in 2014 during a segment in Raw, I think, which he turned heel against Sheamus. But unfortunately, in 2014, while his career ended due to the concussions and all of his medical reasons. And yeah, that's the career of Christian. So what do I think about his career? Well, most of his career, he spent it mostly as a heel. While he has different variations of being a heel, he had this variation of being in the Brood, an obsessed guy who wants to win the World Heavyweight Championship, and the guy with the Captain Charisma gimmick, and his gimmick in TNA. So yeah, he also performed in TNA as a heel and as a babyface, which I did not mention in this video because yeah. So Christian's heel tactics, well, he is good at doing it. And yeah, though in 2011, his heel tactics, he was cheered in some arenas because, well, after winning the title for 17 long years, and then you just drop the title in 5 days or 2 days in reality, 5 days as count by the WWE, well, you have no choice but to actually win it back and try to win it again. And then you got obsessed in storyline, which, well, you got screwed in matches over and over and over again. Then when you win the title, well, you just screwed yourself again because you actually messed with your boss. So yeah, Christian's heel dynamic is great on its own right. And yeah, this is again for this video, and I hope you all enjoy it. Subscribe now for more videos, and again, this is Mikeratto. Like this video, comment down below, share, subscribe, and peace.